Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So, I already told you, I mentioned everything that it is a mandatory to feel responsibility of the social responsibility. Why? Because these institutions are our institutions, it is our society, our property, and we have to protect our property with a systematic way, with discipline, and don't make any disorderness. And we have to bring the same material resources what we are handed over by the previous batches, we have to transfer to the future batches. It's a general tendency, it is going on. So you have to maintain the same thing. And one more thing, I will try to brought into your consideration that when you are going to toilets, making use of the toilets or lavatories, and you try to go for the maintain the cleanliness, and make almost all the scavengers and the other people, they will go for the everyday cleaning they will do. But it is our responsibility to maintain cleanliness and make use of the sufficient water when you are going to the lavatory or going to the urinals, and make use of the sufficient water and try to take every care for the flush out everything. And there should not be any waste material, should not be there in the lavatories or the bathrooms, whatever it may be. So it is a minimum common sense we have to use, and we have to go for with the civic sense and common sense, and feel the responsibility, and don't give any scope for the further different diseases which may be attacked because of your negligence. So you take care every level, and don't hesitate yourself. It's our institution, nothing to worry, nothing to feel trouble, but it is a mandatory, it is a compulsory. Go for the every level of the responsibility you have to feel, and fulfill your ambitions with your the goals also, along with the social responsibility. So this is another thing. In addition to that, we are going to say some of the students, more particularly the boys, when there is boys are staying in the dormitories, they are making almost all, they are spoiling the four walls of the dormitory with the posters and the unnecessary the pasting of the papers, and whatever you like in the paper cutting, paper clippings, everything is pasted on the dormitory. That can becomes awkward, ugliness, and there is no neatness, and even there is a chance for the attacking of the virus, or this is bacteria, virus, or fungal infections may take place. Even it seems to be, it's an awkward situation, ugly situation. We have to feel comfortable life, comfortable living, and we have to go through the comfortable life in the even dormitory, and it's a time for our freshness. You have to freshly, you have to maintain your attitude and your regular habits and requirements with a comfortable life. For that, you try your level best, and don't spoil the walls, even in the classroom, in the dormitory, in the college premises. Don't make any marks with the black pens or the markers, or don't make use of the unnecessary colors, and don't write your names. Why? Because suppose everybody is filling their names with their names on the board, or on the walls of the four walls of the classroom or dormitory or the college premises. That seems to be the awkward one. Even no one is available for us when you are going to do the same attitude, and that seems to be the worst situation. Why? Because every year the principal and other authorities, they are going for the painting and coloring for the neatness, to avoid the inconvenience for the students. But you are not aware about all those things. So I am requesting all the students go through all these things, and you try to habituate, you try to inculcate, and try to go for all these things. It is nothing difficulty, nothing, just only you have to practice the things, and practice everything systematically, and don't give any scope for the uncommon things and the unnatural things in the college premises. It is your responsibility, you feel responsibility along with your studies. Then I will try to say one more thing, that the plant protection, the plantation program, even almost every school and every college, there is the plantation program will be taken up in the name of the Vana Mahotsavam, that will be taken up in the rainy season, and it is a mandatory for all the students to grow up at least 2 or 3 plants during their study years, during their academic work. So it is compulsory. It is compulsory for you. It's a mandatory for you. Even it is essential for you, because we have to make the atmosphere with the greenery. When there is a greenery, we have the shade, complete shade we need. When you are in the suffocation or the hot conditions or any problems arises, when you are go for the supervised study, it become more comfortable for you sitting under the tree, and it's the shady trees we have to grown up, and it is your responsibility to adapt to one or two trees during your life. At least on your the birthday, on your special occasion, on festival occasion, on your special important day, you go for plant one, at least one plant, and protect the plant with watering, and what necessary items should be supplied for the water, and fence the plants, and try to grow the plants along with you. You are growing along with you, the plants has to grow. Then within a few days of time, automatically the campus will become as the premises will become as a greenery. Where there is a greenery, there is a very what you say, that is a atmosphere will be very cold, and even which is more attractive. When the campus become more attractive, it has become comfortable. We feel proud because of our efforts. With our efforts, our attitude, our responsibility, we make the greenery. So we can avoid all the unnecessary things, just like we can protect from our health and our protect our life with the very good environment. Already I told you that we can avoid all the pollutions. The pollutions can be avoided. When the trees are there, it is more comfortable for us. And even if you go for the fruit bearing or the leafy vegetables or something, just like the drumsticks or something on the mango plantation, what you say, that is these are the citrus type of the plantation. It is more advisable to plant. It can give the plants also. It can neem and some other things, and neem and banyan trees are more advisable, and that can be bring you fruits also along with the shade, and even the pollutions will be went out from our atmosphere. That is your responsibility. You feel your responsibility, and it became one of your memory for you. On your memory, on your college life or school life, you may feel that this is the tree I was grown. When you are coming back once again after 10 years or 15 years after grown up level, you come back and you may see, you may enjoy a lot, because you know the importance of the trees. And we can avoid the greenhouse effect on par with the environmental production. You know very well about the sustainable development. We can try to go for sustainable development along with the environmental production is needed. For that, we have to strive yourself, and you have to take care yourself. It is your responsibility, and try to protect the plants with the maintenance of the water and everything, and fencing maintenance, and giving some extra doses if it is necessary. Manuals also we can provide with the help of the college staff and officials, and they will help you. Definitely, suppose you are going for a good thing, definitely they will support you, help you, and that become a good thing, and you may feel very happy when you are growing a very good trees in the campus. That appearance will becomes changed. The total atmosphere will be changed, and what outward looking of the atmosphere becomes effective one with your attitude. So every student has to feel responsible to plant one herb, and it is better to go for the medical herbs also. And even we can produce and we can go for the plantation of the vegetables, fruits, whatever it may be. So it may be advisable for, we can make use of our own organic material. With making use of organic material, we can cook the food, the vegetables in our hostel, even we can eat. It is more advisable for us. For that, you try your level to do something for the institution, because you are getting a large scale benefit from the institution. The government is making some thousands of rupees, lakhs of rupees on you, for welfare of you people, to promote the welfare of the students. At the same time, you have to give up something. You have to give in return, as a return gift to the institution, and you have to go for the plantation. That becomes very effective one. I suggest you follow everybody. And one more thing, in case of the girls institutions, as per the instructions and as per the information given by the inspection reports of the secretary sir, he says that most of the girl students in the campuses, they are keeping their napkins and waste material, and without going for making use of the dustbins and something, and they are making large scale wastage of the food materials in the hostels, because less consumption of the food is there consumed by the girl students. But these remaining food items they are making wasting like anything. and they are thrown into the dustbin without any making use. So do you try to make use of the food items with a royal way? You try to make use of the food items for your perfect consumption. When you are going to eat, you perfectly concentrate on your eating and go for the giving any scope for the malnutrition. So you have to protect yourself and don't draw and throw the napkins and other extra materials, even toiletry materials, or what you say materials what you are using in our routine life, that should not be thrown outside from the windows or doors or somewhere. And you try to make use of the dustbins, and dust management is compulsory. It is a mandatory. You feel it is a responsibility. It is a small thing. It is a homely atmosphere. You know your home. You may do some things. And why don't you extend your services in the college? And you try to extend your services in the college campus also for the benefit of the whole students. For that, you try to maintain your the health and hygienic conditions also with your protection. Health care is important along with your education, and go for all these things in a systematic way. For that, we are expecting a lot from the students, because we feel it's a written gift from the institution, and you try to go for the betterment of the institution with your attitude, with your responsibility, with your behavior, and with your outlook. And the most of the students are become a prominent because of they are molded their character in our institutions. Our institutions are become a molding centers. A molding, what is it? There is a character building centers. You mold your character, you are build your character, and go for the better the students, better output from the institution. That is our ultimate aim. For that, you strive your level best and work hard and get success and bring the name for your parents, institution, and the lecturers and teachers. We feel very happy when you are going upside and going to the greater heights of the society, and that is our ultimate aim. For that, you try your level best. So the remaining things will be brought into your consideration through the next video.